Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Stacy Portugal here. So, this is the last day of what I've been calling Sugar Free for Three. So, it's been 3 days of Facebook Lives, and my goal has been to give you just tips and tricks for things that you really care about, things that I've been hearing about from clients and just talking on Facebook. And so on day one, which was Monday, we talked about just tips to avoid temptation, basically, just how to deal with temptation. And I gave some really good strategies on there. So be sure to watch. It's in this Facebook feed. On Tuesday, I talked about how to satisfy your sweet tooth on a low sugar diet, and the fact that we all have sweet tooths or teeth, and it's okay. Don't spend time fighting with yourself about it. Instead, you need to learn how to manage it, and that's especially hard on a low carb diet. And today I'm really talking about what causes those snack Olympics and how to really get it under control. So, are you ready? All right, here goes. If you have dealt with like late afternoon snacking, evening snacking, go ahead, even if you're on replay, like this video. I really want to see how many people actually struggle with this, because I really do hear it a lot. And I know for myself that it's a thing. It really is a thing. So mostly it seems like people are having that out of control snacking in the late afternoon and the evening. And it's sort of the witching hour. I don't know about you, but especially late afternoon, somewhere between 4 and 5, it's most definitely my bewitching hour. And so I find myself just, having to make sure that I've got that time covered, that I've done what I need to do on my end, my due diligence, to make sure that I've used strategy to deal with these tough times of the day. And for some people, it might be evenings. And I hear that a lot as well. So just kind of picture this for a moment. You are sitting there watching TV or whatever, and you feel that urge for whatever time of the day for you. You're like, oh God, I kind of feel like eating something, or maybe there's something running through your mind, or we're going to get to that in a minute. But you go up with the intention of just having one snack, and you find yourself really essentially going back and forth to the pantry. And then before you know it, all your hard work for the day has really just been sabotaged. In fact, we talk about these issues all the time in weight loss group coaching. And the truth is, these are things that we're constantly working on and strategizing. But to help you manage, here are some ideas. The first thing is, in my opinion, you really need to identify, is this an emotional hunger or is it a physical hunger? Okay, let's just say it's a physical hunger. So my question for you is, how do you know when you're physically hungry? What does that feel like for you in your body? Some of you might be thinking, ooh, well, my stomach growls, or I can't stop thinking about food, and I realize how long it's been since I've eaten. Or something like chicken and broccoli are going to really satisfy that hunger as opposed to junk food. So that's another really great indication that it really is a physical hunger. So you really have to think about what physical hunger feels like for you in your body. And then now I want you to think about, could this be an emotional hunger? So what are you feeling? Could you be feeling boredom, happiness, loneliness, anxiety maybe? Or do you just have a bad habit at a certain time of the day, you just start snacking? So you really have to think about, is there an emotion attached with this? So here's some quick remedies, some quick takeaways. An emotional hunger, if it indeed is an emotional hunger, which is very common, you have to think about other ways to satisfy it that are more appropriate to that emotion that you're feeling. So if you're feeling lonely, maybe it's more appropriate to call a friend or connect with your kids at that time of day. Maybe if you're feeling anxious, you need to sort of get that anxiety out of your mind and have some sort of release for it. Could be a great time of the day to go for a walk. It could be a great time of the day to journal and kind of get the anxiety from out of your head and onto a piece of paper. Maybe you've created a bad habit and you need to fill that time a little bit more efficiently so that you're not eating, and really sort of fight that habit and start rerouting it and keeping yourself amused in a different way. So identifying whether it's emotional or physical is really important. Now, if it is physical, here's what I would suggest. I would plan a healthy snack that's truly satisfying for that time of day every single day. And you may want to ask yourself a few other questions. How long has it been since you've eaten? And also, are you eating enough at lunch? Or if it's evening eating, are you eating enough at dinner? And there are strategies that we use for that to make sure that you feel truly, fully satisfied. And again, we talk about that in group coaching, and I'm super excited because it is launching in just a couple of weeks. I left the link if you want to get on the wait list, if you want a chance at one of 5 spots for early bird pricing, which is $100 off. I would definitely go ahead and just get on the wait list. It's no obligation, plus you get a little gift from me. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope that it just helps you to think about what's really going on at that time of day and help you kind of curb that out of control eating. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Give me a like if you relate to this time of day, and go ahead and comment if you have any thoughts on this subject. I'm happy to go back and answer any comments. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.